Let me ask, and then y'all can speak on this. So what is y'all's motivation? All of y'all are sitting here right now. Y'all have to have some kind of motivation to get out. You know what I'm saying? Whether for self, for somebody else, for mama, for whoever. What was your motivation to get through your sentence, to get out, see the light of day again? Cause some niggas get in darkness and just
My
say,
mama, bro.
Okay,
My Pt2, homie. Man, 18 seasons, my nigga. She never folded. She never cracked. She never bent. Nigga, she made sure, nigga, she, with letters that she wrote, bro, that made me sit down and think. Have you ever heard a mama cry for help and you can't help? Have you ever heard a mama say, I need you? You can't do nothing? Come on, home. If you ain't never felt that kind of feeling, you don't even understand the pain. But then I know I still gotta say true to these that ain't true to me. So one day I had to wake up and realize, I had to choose. I gotta go back home to mama. I had a photo album and it said, I don't know if I'm gonna ever make it out, because of what I saw. Real deep, my nigga. So my whole motivation was, man, I just gotta get out here from my mama, my nigga. I had to, homie. I had to. I didn't have no kids or nothing. I had to get out here from my mama, my
okay. For y'all, Crypto, you yourself.
I ain't gonna, my mama played the Pro Bowls. For me, was just I was dependent on people. I didn't want to be in that position no more. So I knew I had to come out here and focus on making sure I ain't need nobody. That played a big part, calling people lying to you and nah.
Yeah, you gotta get out here to yourself.
Yeah, so that was a big motivation for me.
You had kids at the time going in, right?
I had one.
Yeah, one.
But now my kid, I got my baby girl now, my daughter now. She motivation makes sure
Gigi.
I go back. Shout out to Gigi, man.
There you go. Gangsta, you had a lot of kids.
Yeah, but I would listen to Mystical Music 7. Sick and tired of being sick and tired. Nah, for real. All jokes aside, man, I was in USP McQuarrie. In Pine Knot, Kentucky, you're way up on the hill. Like, it's so far up on the hill, when you look down, they're like ants, like humans. They're like ants down there. And Katrina hit. I remember calling home. I got through to my baby mother. I said, you talked to my mama? She said, yeah, she was in the house crying, saying she don't want to leave her daddy in the house. And the water was rising, but she said she not going to leave her daddy. I said, what? So I called back. I said, you talked? She said, right now the water, the house underwater. So I'm crying. I'm in the penitentiary like, man, my mama died like a soldier. I'm crying because I'm like, man. So his brother's coming over there. You gotta be fair. We in Islam we have what you call iman, not imam, not the leader. Iman, your faith within you. So it's like, I'm like, yeah, I just took shahada, man. So I ain't strong like y'all, man. That's my mama. You only get one mother. So man, I'm crying. I'm in the penitentiary amongst killers. People with life, 2, 3, 6, 7, 8 life sentences. Man, but I got a knife though, so they ain't gonna play with me. But still, man, listen, I was crying, bro. You know what I'm saying? So I just called home again, and my baby mom was like, "Oh, did the people tell you?" I said, "Tell me what?" Because I had called Slim with Cash Money, right? I said, "Bro, I think man." He said, "Well, I got some police I know. I'm gonna send them down there when the water go down and check the house, see, they get their bodies out whatever." I'm like, man. So when I called her back again, she was like, "Oh, I talked to your mom." I said, Dallas, that's crazy, bro. My mother and them got on the bus. My grandfather's fee was at 200. They got on the bus. They came to Dallas, and I'm gonna ask my mom where they put them. I know it was out here in Dallas. They gave her a car. She said it was some white folks. The cap, it was a police. She said, but my grandfather died at 102 when I was in the Fed. It was jet black with blue eyes, but at this time it was like in his 80s at this time, or maybe close to 90. But anyway, so they made it to Dallas. My mama had they got him an apartment. They took care of him, showed him love, So at that point, I was like, man, like, I used to take care of people in the hood. Because my big homie, Black and Mo, had taught me, always look out for your hood. You never know when you're going to need these people, right? So I always, bro, one thing I can't say, I never experienced a bad time in prison, for it's like with outside support. Baby and Slim, I never wanted for money. I always was penitentiary rich. I was able to take care of my children. It's a rapper who mother I paid for her mortgage one time. She thought she was gonna lose her house. So I was always able to get money, do that. So I understand when he talking about the part about, people calling, but I had so many people in play because that money. And then I had to play mind game. I might got $20,000, $30,000 on my books, right? I might call you, Joker, man, let me borrow $500 till next week. And you send it to me, I'm gonna send it back to you. But just, because that's always say, you never know when I might start doing bad. At least I got a good report on him. I can get that and flip the money. Because one thing about jail, you can make money, man. Bro, you a hustle. And we got Unicorn Affair. It's a big warehouse where you got dudes making. I went in there, I had to get out of there because it's like jail inside jail. Because you got to be in there all day. You had a big old warehouse. Some people do bulletproof vests. Some people do T-shirts. We do different stuff at different unicorns. But you had to do like my seller was making $200. The most I made was $107. This is every month. So if you don't got outside support, you go in Unicorn, you're going to make money. You got dudes going home with $5,000, $10,000, $15,000 on their books from Unicorn. I know dudes making $500 a month because we got to have longevity in there. So anyway, I was like, man, this is like I should look out for people in the Fed. And then I remember brothers always, I be laughing when people say about when you become Muslim for protection, right? Because I thought about, I say, boy, I was smooth then because I learned Arabic. And then one of the brothers always tell me who have way more knowledge, and say, you got to learn and study and read because you never know when all the brothers with more knowledge than you leave, you might have to step up. And that's what happened. So my last 5 years, I'm the imam. So everybody protect. I'm the big dog. You know what I'm saying? So, but I always ran a smooth. We never had problems. So, but at that point when I was like, man, this is a time where I felt like I was just useless. I was just worthless. Like I couldn't be there for my mother. Like you only get one mother, man. So I was like, man, and my grandfather. And then what was so heartbroken, what I was mad about, they have a duplex. And my mother and grandfather live on one side of the house, and my little brother live on the other side of the house, and he fled with his wife. So I said, yo, you left mom and dad in the house? Yeah, I told him me on I-10. Boy, I-10 stretch all the way down. You told me. So it happened, him and his wife fell out. She kicked him out. He had to go back to that same house he left his mother and his grandfather in. I said, bro, how you feel, bro? Man, at that time, I wanted to just treat him like the boys at the Calio.
Don't do him like that. Don't do him like that.
That's how I want to treat my little brother, because I'm like, bro. And the reason why I feel like this with my mother, because, bro, I don't know if y'all can relate to this, but I know, you got people who mama tell you, you better not be out there getting in trouble. If you go to jail, I ain't coming downstairs, boy. Don't call me. Bro, from juvenile, I had juvenile life, state to the Fed, my mama. That lady rolled with me to every step in court. She was mad when they gave me the line. Mama, I don't know, riding. Mama, you got to go home. I got to talk to you. All right. She was mad with them. I was like, all right, I thought I was going to get life for Angola, but I got it for the Fed. But, at that time, bro, I was like, man, I couldn't be there to protect my mother.
Y'all put a lot of strain on him. But did Big Dude do any time? See, y'all put a lot of strain on y'all mother, man.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like you kind of got to get out.
Right.
I mean, y'all.
My nigga, that shit real, homie.
Yeah.
Like Gangsta said, though, man, I ain't giving about no money. Ain't money, but that shit wasn't nothing, niggas.
You can make
man,
that.
we get money like it wasn't, that shit wasn't nothing. You know what I'm saying?
Again, we don't want to. This is to not motivate anybody to go do no time. But how does one get money in state? How does one get money in feds?
Let me say this here right quick. People who on heroin, right? Let me tell you, this blew my mind because somebody kept trying to introduce me to that game after I hit the dude for the money. They were like, well, bro, what else? How you gonna keep the money going? So they were telling me about Suboxone. It's called strips. They some little orange, bro. They like look at about the size of my finger right here, like my fingernail. They thin, real thin. They like the N8s are the good ones. The N12 for pregnant women. But they give you to you the methadone clinic to wean you off of heroin. But in the Fed, people start abusing it, so that's their heroin, right? So now get this, I'm talking about it's a little thin. You know how you take them little strips, a little gum or something you put on your tongue? So these are little thin Suboxone strip. Some compounds $300 and $500 for these things. And I'm like, you go to the clinic, you buy them for $1, $2. But then the junkie started catching on. They started charging $5, $10, sometimes $15 to $20. Because when you get them on a compound, they going for anywhere from 200 on up. Depends on where you at, and especially if it's a drought and you don't want with it, you about to make a killing. Like, and the reason why I know this because I did it, and I got cut off with baby behind doing it because it's like, bro, we sending you money, you in there hustling. I just was like, that was just still part of my mentality, getting money. You know what I'm saying? But then later on, I was like, man, he right, I got to chill. But like, I would get the balloon, get them some boxes, and I may have about 100 of each balloon.
How does the money equate? This is a commissary, like.
Oh no, we don't do no commissary, man. You got books and stamps, or you gonna have your people to Western Union the money to my people or to me. Back then we had green dot card. They was hot back then, them green dots. So you get to put it on a fake name and send that in there. Or when my people say they got it or whatever, got the county go get the money, I'm gonna give you your stuff. Like another thing we took over the Fed, that K2, but not the spray. That came later. The first was the weed looking one. You know what I'm saying? That took over. They was smoking it because they couldn't get it dirty. But excuse me, hustling in the Fed, you know the chapstick. It's where you take that top, and that top they pack that. Sometimes some people try to play this, they try to let it be fluff, but you pack that, and sometimes that go anywhere from $60 to $100. So if you want weed, K2, whatever, they'll fill it up. Cocaine, okay, that's a gram. It just, bro, you gonna.
The game, betting on the games.
Oh yeah, betting, tickets. You know the running back Clinton Portis, who played for, I think he played for the Washington Redskins, but he went to Denver or vice versa.
Yeah,
No, he went for Denver, then he went to the Washington Redskins.
Yeah, that's him.
Well, me and his little brother, me and his big brother was on the compound together. So, and we had one of the biggest tickets on the compound. So then we had stores. You gonna have a hood store. This hood store for people who play games on. I got your next camera, but I ain't get my money. But they got their money. Gonna go to the store, tell their home, and they'll bring the bag back to myself. Pay them crackhead game. That's y'all. I got a unicorn store. They get paid every month, so I know they're gonna pay me back. We got the white store, so we had different stores that when people can't go to the real commissary, it's in the unit.
So y'all get money. What happens when a nigga owe money? Like what happens when a nigga owes some money?
You gonna, and I don't know. Like I said, I can't speak on film and him have that part. I want to state that, man. But in the Fed, if you owe me money, if you from a different, if you a Crip or Blood or something, I'm gonna go to somebody who over your car. Say, look, man, Dewberry, you owe me $100, $200-$300, bro. You know, y'all gonna straighten it or what? I'm gonna give y'all a chance to straighten it. And if sometimes they're $1, sometimes people, man, look, yeah, we ain't paying nothing, and we about to go to war. Behind $50, $100, it's the principality behind it because it's not somebody going. Or sometimes people might go do that. Look, dude, we're gonna pay this bill, bro. You keep doing that, we're gonna run you off this yard because you about to let everybody crash. Because it's a hands-off policy. Nobody can put their hands on one of your people. They're gonna make you look bad.
Dude, did it run the same way? Like if a nigga owes something, you gotta go to somebody above him.
Yeah. It's kind of it was like that. It was like that on a lot of units. You know what I'm saying? On a lot of units, all depending on what unit you're on. They like, you know, especially when you gambling essays, you know what I'm saying? Hey, man, your people owe that money, man. You know what I'm saying? And you know, we can get it right. But if they don't get it right, man, we gonna pop this top. And you know, if a owe money, if he don't pay, man, nigga gonna get that money. You know, it's all different ways, man. You know, play different ways. Cause if a nigga owe me some money, man, and he up here ain't got it, I go in that nigga cell and just bust up all his radio, his fan. I just bust that shit up.
More than what he
I just bust that shit up. And I've been, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, bitch ass, you know, you playing. You know what I'm saying? But you don't really have them kind of problems, man. You know, I ain't, you know, I mean, I might not pay you.
I might be like,
y'all was
like,
one.
what make you not pay a nigga? You just don't look at the nigga and be like, man, fuck it.
Nigga, the cowboy lost. You shouldn't have been doing all that bitch ass rowing.
Bro, let me tell you something.
No, homie. I don't mind. Like I lose. I got a bunch of money. I have stacks of money. And they know I got stacks of that shit.
Give me that, Joker, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But if the cowboy playing and you just go to bumping about the cowboy, man, you know you ain't getting paid, nigga. You. Yeah, I'm mad because of the cowboy. But, you know, them hoes ain't cowboy, man. Them hoes. Man.
Listen, I got a partner from, shout out to Moon. I just hired him the other day. He from Pensacola. Die hard Cowboys. Don't play with him. He want to catch the sale. Nah, for real. Like he from Pensacola. Shout out to Moon. I just got in touch with him. We was on the fade together. I literally watch it. Like I love the Cowboy, but sometimes if they lose, I might get up, walk off. I can't just sit there and watch. But he gonna watch the whole game and then he ready to fight. Nah, like I've seen dudes fight behind them games, bro. That be serious in the Fed, bro.
What?
TV2, they fight behind this. This is a sport TV. Don't touch this TV.
I was a fool behind the Cowboy.
Yeah.
But I had a homeboy named Butch out of Fort Worth. That nigga was f***ed up. Him and Big Burr. Them niggas was f***ed up. Big Burr used to grab the TV. Big old Burr about 6'9". Big nigga. Man, I didn't even like being on the wing with them niggas. Them niggas were crazy. Them niggas were f***ed up behind. I was fucked up, but nigga, them niggas were f***ed up.
Say, let me tell you how serious this is what he talking about. I called Moon. I'm looking for his number a few days ago. Someone got me on the phone. What's up? Boy, it's the real Cowboy fan. I ain't with all that fake. That's the first thing came to his mouth, Cowboys, bro. Because when I left him in the joint, it was about Cowboys. The game was playing, and then that's the first thing he said when I called him 2 days ago. It's a real Cowboy fan. He from Pensacola, Florida. Don't play about the Cowboys.
The Cowboys gonna be there.
Yeah.
Win, lose, or draw. 3 niggas said. Last question. I'm just curious. When it comes to talent in prison, who do y'all see? If y'all can shout them out if y'all know them. Who was probably one of the most talented, whether singing, drawing, artists, tattoos, that the world may, because the end of the world may never see their talent?
Be stupid, but they'll see his.
Yeah.
What do you do?
Basketball, football.
Fastest one on the compound.
Any sport they had, he was going.
Yeah, he from New Orleans. He lived on my block. He had 25 years for 2 bodies, I think. He had bodies or something for him and Blab was on the same compound together.
He got banned from Texas.
Right.
From Texas.
Because the dudes who killed had something to do with Soda Slim. You know, when they come out here, he was gunning all at the hotel, all of them, they got caught up for that. With the little boy.
He was cold and he was a
Sports.
athlete?
Yeah, he was nice.
He was a stepper, but when he was in the feds, I was in the pen with him. Any sport they had, he was winning. Nobody could mess with him on nothing.
So he would have been drafted. He was out.
I don't think that was his lane.
He let him gun.
Yeah.
But
he talented.
shout out to dude named Tone. He from Arkansas. Bad with that rapping. I was on a compound with Buddy Rowe, who Trick Day used to rap about. He said he's a right for treat. He said he wrote for Trick before. I was on a compound with him. He was nice. I done came across some guys that got some real. Like one day when we hit the lick, what he was talking about, we put together like a little talent show and we had prizes. I forgot the money, but we was going to send the money to them. But it was so big. We had so many people came out to the yard for this because we was giving out money. We was stunned. We was letting them know this because we had it. You know what I'm saying? So the people shut it down though. But man, it's in prison. Like, because I thought about this here. Like, for a person to know how to make wine, like the Mexican that stole my garbage can, right? Because I come off the rec yard, and I look at myself, remember, not me, Migo. I was like, how you know what I'm looking for? So what they would do, they would make the hooch, and then they would put it in a stanger on it to make that ever clear, make that clear. Like, yeah, bro. So, when dudes making stingers in there, just to make, we used to make wine